Excuse me. I'm a little bit hesitant to describe this as granting a right to people. Under the principles of our country, equal rights are supposed to be shared by all, and I really feel that what we would be doing is finally recognizing a right of some of our citizens. But I also want to speak to the business aspects of this. There are quite a number of businesses that would welcome the chance to capture the trade involved with marriages between same-sex partners. In my personal experience, I know a couple of young women who, tired of waiting for Minnesota, chose to get married in Iowa. And they were going to just go down there and get married and then come back and have the party. But they decided, you know, Iowa deserved to be rewarded for that, so they had the whole party there. But since then, they have had to spend a lot of money in Minnesota. They've had to spend it on lawyers. Now, I know some of you are lawyers, so I'm like cutting into your business. But they've had to spend money to take care of their wills, which my husband and I finally got around to doing wills, but we didn't have to, because Minnesota state law, sets it out pretty clearly what would have happened if either of us had died. And they've taken care of their advanced care directives, and we did finally get around to taking care of that, but we could drag our feet because Minnesota state law takes care of that pretty well for us. And they've recently had a young daughter, and they had to spend a couple $1,000s on lawyers and fees and whatnot, and we didn't have to do any of that. My husband was automatically granted parenthood of my 3 children. And he's never had to do anything for that. He's never had to talk to a lawyer. He's never had to file, it was automatic under the law. And so we take for granted, you've probably heard about the 515 things. But you have to realize those are not special things. Those are things that we take for granted. That I got, all I had to do was fill out that marriage license and stand up in front of some people, and I got all of that, all at once, and along with it a free name change.
Representative Newberger.